Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, your sister friend, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. You know what time it is, my lovies. It's huddle time, 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 my lovies. Welcome, my lovies. Welcome to everybody. Welcome to our day ones, our new subscribers, and everyone in between, my lovies. My gosh, my lovies. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers. 10,000 subscribers. 10,000 subscribers. I'm so happy that we're all here. For some of you, you're gonna go, it's like, there's like a party, a celebration, an event of some sort, and I'm seeing people like really excited, really happy to be there. Have fun, my lovies. You've won, my lovies. You've won. But there's a lot to do. Spirit was giving us just before starting, for some of you, you have a lot to do preparing for some type of an event or for some type of celebration or festivity, and there's a lot to do. There's a lot to organize, and you're gonna have a great time. There's going to be you're gonna be very, very busy for some. This is the energy that was coming in. However, everything is going to be okay. Something about Lizzie. Here we go with Lizzie, and here we go with the name McGuire. Something about MacArthur as well. Anyways, the release is gonna go great. The launch is gonna go great. The book writing is gonna go great. Everything's gonna go great. Drake. For some of you, your date is gonna go great. Everything's gonna go great. Everything. And for some of you, you're definitely going on a date. For some of you, dating energy has been very present, my lovies. Y'all be spicy. Y'all be spicy, my lovies. It's gonna have to do with the Pisces. But anyways, before we start, we always want to thank the honorable judge, someone presiding. I want to honor and thank the ancestors and God, my lovies, that always protect and love and guide us. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. You can honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all as you are in this experience. Isn't that big, my lovies? How we're all in this together. Spirit's putting an emphasis on that. God's putting an emphasis on that. I like how you get me, my lovies. For some of you, you get me real deep. I like it, my lovies. I like this. For some of you, you got a Jeep, my lovies. I like this, my lovies. I like this for you. For some of you, you're feeling really connected. For some of you, something about Phoebe, something about feline intuition. For some of you, you could be having, you get this because for some of you, you're going through this. Sometimes you're just, you get into a frequency where you feel the connection to everything, and it's almost like a heartbreaking, beautiful cry that comes out of you, and then you start to laugh. For some of you, you're going through some type of an initiation, my lovies. You're going through an initiation. 3/11/33. You're going through Christ energy. You're going through the Christ risen, my lovies. You're having an awakening. For some of you, you're having an awakening, my lovies. You're having like moments where you just start crying, and then it's like you see the beauty of it all. Very beautiful stuff. For some of you, you could be trying to hide this. It's okay, my lovies. For some of you, it's like you Spirit wants you to feel. Spirit wants you to feel, my lovies. Oh, you're so cute. I love you, my lovies. So, some of you, you're going through some type of like a challenge. It's uplifting though. It's you could be feeling like one moment you could be feeling like you're losing your mind, and that's okay. Sometimes you have to lose your mind to find your mind. But they ran out of time, my lovies. For some of you, the kidneys are very present. The kidneys, my lovies. But something about kidney beans for some of you. Someone's making beans, my lovies. Someone's making rice and beans. Dang, my lovies, dang. My grandmama used to make the best. I know your grandmama too, everybody's grandmother. My grandmother used to make the best, my lovies, rice and beans. Her beans were made from the soul. She would put her foot in it. Anyways, my lovies, for some of you, you could be spending time with your grandmama. You could be spending time with someone that you love. Something about soul food is coming in. For some of you, you're gonna be eating like food from somebody that you really like how they cook. My grandmama was the best cook, my lovies. I'm debating you. I'm debating you. Oh, my lovies, that's sweet, my lovies. Good for you. I want to cry. For some of you, you're spending time with an elder, or for some of you, you're crying. For some of you, someone's definitely lying. But anyways, and someone's spying. But anyways, my lovies, let us see what Spirit has. La Baraja wants to speak with you for your express read. Confirmation bias. confirmation bias and something about Tobias. Confirmation bias. Let's put it this way. Confirmation bias. Sometimes it's useful, other times less useful. People tend to, in certain situations, not every time and not everyone and not all the time, and some people sometimes. If you hold on to, for example, as a channeler, I have to be open to all the different downloads Spirit is giving me. The other day, Spirit had someone asked out of sincerity. It was sincerity because Spirit told us to address it. They said, what, and not stress it. Something about Wendy. How do you know that your downloads are accurate? Well, anyone who's watched my channelings, there's confirmation left and right. Spirit gives confirmation left and right. I can also sleep at night, my lovies. But in addition to that, Spirit gives us the only time in my life, my lovies. So I had certain, for example, when I was a child, I had certain family members that would tell me, you're always right, you're always right. And I'm like, I wish I was fucking wrong. Sometimes God gives me certain things. I'm like, dang, I wish I was wrong, my lovies. I really do. I wish I was wrong. The only time in my life that I have, and that's why I'm where I am today, because I had to go through that lesson. The only time that in my life, I was wrong when it came to my intuition was when I didn't trust my intuition. When I did not trust my intuition. When I tried to fluff it, make it seem like something else. It's like, no, that person can't be. And it was usually like stuff like, that person can't be that evil. That can't be what they're thinking. No, maybe I'm misinterpreting something. No, I wasn't misinterpreting anything. No, God gave me the download. For some of you, there's something there. God gave me the download. If I want to listen to it or not, that was up to me, whether I put my hand in the fire. And I didn't know how to dance in the fire, so I got burned. I'm just a messenger here. For some of you, there could be something like that. The only time, again, for me, I've read for a lot of people. Since I was a child, I had the gift of channeling. I had certain people even confirm, you can't question, I'm scared of you. I would have great channelers that were channelers and were doing it professionally for money their whole life. I'm scared of you. And I'm like, why are you scared of me? Because what you say, it's like I want to run away. I don't want to hear certain things you have to say. And I would still like, again, maybe for some of you, you're questioning a gift or you're questioning yourself. If God's giving you something, my lovies, you need to trust it. Some of you are being optimistic about people that it's like, do you really? I don't know. You're being optimistic over the wrong thing. I don't know. I'm just a messenger here. This is what you're inspiring. Confirmation bias. And then there are others who look for confirmation on things that are not even true. They're looking for proof on things that are not even true. Confirmation bias. Trying to find confirmation. Something about confounding variables. Someone's trying to find confirmation in things that don't even exist. And they're trying to pull or extract. You see there, you see that, you saw what just happened there. And it's like nothing really happened there. Now you got mind tricks happening. Take what resonates, see what doesn't. This was coming in. Take what resonates, see what doesn't. Confirmation bias. For some of you, if you want to look up confirmation bias, look up the term, see what that means to you, see what it inspires in you. But for some of you, confirmation bias is present. Someone is looking to confirm what they already have. And usually it's tied to a stereotype. Usually it's tied to a stereotype or some type of hype. For some of you, someone's believing the hype or someone is believing, it's like the stereotype, you know, if you have, I don't know, if you have a Ferrari, you'll drive faster. I don't know. Does that mean that you're going to drive faster or slower? Who knows? Does it mean you're going to get further or not? Who knows? It's something like that. Take what resonates, take what doesn't. It's going to have to be with a car for some of you, or a purchase. All right, let's see. Let us see. Something has to do, for some of you, work. For some of you, Spirit wants you to focus on your work. Your huddle time is bringing her work in. Something about hurts. Car rentals for some. 10:02, a contract. Oh, for some of you, work from home. For some of you, you're going to be working from home. For some of you, you got a deal, money coming in because of work. Or for some of you, you have to spend a little bit of money. For some of you, expense reports. For some of you, money is going into work. For some of you, a home office. For some of you, home office. For some of you, you could work for Walmart or someone works for Walmart, the Waltons. You have money coming in to a contract that has to do with a house. For some of you, you could be closing on a deal or on a property, or this is what is in your field. This is what you're thinking about at this particular time. For some of you, there is money coming in to a work situation. For some of you, money is going into work. For some of you, a work from home. For some of you, this is a lot of money you have to spend on a situation. Is it rent time? For some of you, your rent is late. For some of you, you're worried about your rent. You haven't paid your rent. For some of you, you haven't paid an office. For some of you, you haven't paid an officer. Someone has officers on payroll. Take that how that resonates. I'm getting 1111 justice. I'm getting, for some of y'all be scandalous, my lovies. I'm getting it in all types of ways. Like, I'm getting someone has officers on the payroll that they shouldn't. You get it. For some of you, you definitely get it. For others, you could be paying people, or you have to pay people. You have to run payroll for some. But there's some type of a mismark when it comes to paying someone. For some of you, someone could be being paid to watch a home or to watch a business. So we have business and home. I'm getting people being paid bribery energy to watch a home or to watch a business. For some of you, the Barbary Coast is coming in. San Francisco could be significant. Anyways, we have some type of work here that's incomplete. For some of you, architecture is coming in. Something about Archie is coming in as well. Zoe, the name Zoe is coming in as well. For some of you, architects or putting down some type of money, but this is a lot of money spent. For some of you, you could be spending money on a project that's not going to go that great. Clear that throat chakra. And something has to do with either construction, architecture, take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because someone's changing their perspective and something is ending. When it comes to work, Four of Swords energy in La Baraja is work. Four of Swords energy in La Baraja is work. For some of you working on a property as well, you could be pausing the work on a property, or you may be backing out of a deal, or someone's going to back out of Anna. Someone's going to back out of on a deal. Yeah. We got the strength energy. We got Leo energy. So someone's going to hold back because they're trying to be strong. Someone may be holding back because they're waiting for something that makes more sense for them. For some of you, someone may be holding back when it comes to a vehicle, the Chariot energy. So we do have vehicle energy, movement, progress, integration. Things may be overwhelming and confusing. You can get there and triumph with a little encouragement and inspiration. For some of you, you definitely have a lot of fast moving energy, and Spirit's just asking you to kind of, it's almost like you're moving a lot or you're doing a lot, and it's almost like, I'm on a very like thin, I'm on a thin budget or a thin schedule, tight budget energy for some. You're just like running tight, and Spirit's just like, keep going, just keep going. You're almost on autopilot. This energy of King of Wands, Queen of Wands to the Hermit energy, it's like you're taking a lot of action, but I don't know if you're necessarily like feeling it on a very deep level. Things are just moving. You just have to keep moving for some. There's a lot of movement and having the strength. Usually strength energy, she's not riding the unicorn. You could be like, for some of you, horses have been very present. A lot of movement here. We have riding horses. We have riding vehicles, motorcycles, a lot of transportation, a lot of travel. And for some of you, you're kind of like on autopilot, planes for some. You're on autopilot, but Spirit's just like, have the strength. You're gonna make this through. Pack. Courage, subtle power, integration of animal self. Meet the challenges with compassion and love. It creates faster transformation. For some of you, it's almost like, I have a lot to do. I have to meet with a lot of people. I don't necessarily want to. Someone doesn't necessarily want to. There's a lot of travels. Dallas is coming in. There's a lot of travels, a lot of meetings, a lot of movement. For some of you, it's like you just want to rest, but right now it's not. For some of you, someone's going to get under arrest. The Chariot energy, an officer. Officers present in a situation. There is an arrest for some. 14 and 32, Temperance energy, Sagittarius energy, 3 energy, Venus energy, 2 energy. The High Priestess, this was already foreseen. 5 energy, Taurus energy. Strong Taurus energy, 10 energy, the Wheel of Fortune, karma, Taurus, Sagittarius, a sacrifice, Taurus, a Virgo wants to jump into, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio energy. We got Chariot energy here. Bon écoute. For some of you, there was something about, right now is not the time. We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later, my lovies. See, for some of you, this is the energy. We will talk about something later. But, you have to keep, it's also the movement part. You have to keep moving for some. For someone could actually be moving because they're running. But, you know, take that how that resonates. For some of you, someone's running for something, like they're running for office or they're running for a position. And it's like a lot of movement. It's almost like a charity event for some. There's a lot of movement in the field. But nonetheless, you are blessed, my lovey. Stay strong. You've got this. For some of you, this is the movement. Even if you're in a hermit, even if it's almost like looking for solitude, even if you're surrounded. You're surrounded, my lovies. For some of you, you're surrounded by flowers. You have to paint. For some of you, paint and vino is coming in. For some of you, painting is coming in. You have to plant the seeds. Something about Camille. Anyway, stay well, my lovies. That's all I got for you right now. Until later, because I love you, my lovies. And no, nobody has to be a hater. Stay well. Stay well. Stay absolutely well. For some of you, you're dealing with the haters in a very positive way. You're dealing with, for some of you, you're not feeling things too much. For some of you, the name Sonia, the name Vanessa. You're not dealing with, you're not trying to be too affected. Afflictions. Anyways, stay well. Stay well. Stay absolutely well. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Chelsea, your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your Kelsey, your sister friend, and your spirit friends and your sister friend. In love always, in love always, in love always, and forever. Homies, the name Jamie is coming in as well. Somehow Jameson is coming in as well. Peace, my lovies.